Hello YouTuber, Scooby-Doo here with another video. This one's on the 3D Deco lighting install. I actually have made this wall before, and since the remodel is now over, I need to recreate the wall, and I decided, well, go ahead and video it in case anybody wants to know how I did it. And that clanking is Casper right there on the new hardwood floors. We do need to clip your nails, buddy. So when you get the Iron Man mask, this is what it looks like, and you get these crack stickers. So I'm going to take this off, which look like this. So it's really easy to install. Just setting that on the ground. You decide where you want to put the helmet, and if you decide to also buy the hand, you decide where they're going to go. And this is the crack sticker. You'll just put it up on the wall. Now, it'll also give you the marks where you put in the screw, so it's really easy to do. You just put the sticker up, it'll stick onto the wall, which also, by the way, if you ever need to take it down, the sticker does come off, but it's not reusable, so just note you would have to buy another sticker like I did for each of them. But once you put it up on the wall and you know where it's going to go and you got the screws in, then what you want to do is you just want to push it down onto the wall itself. Now you can also use a spatula, which looks like this, something that's made out of wood that has a soft side to it. You can also use one of those little plastic squeegees, and you just want to make sure that the sticker on the back side is stuck to the wall. Now also note that these are generally made for flat walls or non-textured walls. Mine is textured, so there's a little bit more work involved to make sure that it actually adheres to the wall. And taking something from English muffin commercials, you got to make sure it gets into all of the nooks and crannies. So I actually started putting this up last night. Let it set overnight. You don't have to let it set, but that's when I decided to go ahead and video it. And once you've done that, you just pull this back, and as you can see, it sticks onto the wall. Now, when you're pulling this off, make sure you pull it really slow, just in case some of the sticker part stays on the wall, because it will pull off. If you just stick it on there really quick and yank the paper off, you could ruin the whole decal. So take it kind of slow, make sure it's all on there really good, and that's the first step. Alright, so you can see here we went ahead and took off the backing, and now I have them up on the wall. This is what the crack sticker looks like. It's the one with the hand. And so once you get this, we'll switch hands here. You're going to take your Iron Man helmet mask. It's hard to do with one hand. Hold on a second. And it goes on like so. Now your next step is to give it a little bit of detail. As you can see, I already have some spackling on there already. And if you want to know what the spackling is, I use this stuff right here. It actually goes on pink but then dries white. I like this one better because when it does dry, it's a brighter white. The actual white one actually comes out kind of a dull white, so this one works better for me. So what you want to do is you kind of want to just put that on so it looks like it's more part of the wall. Like I said, you can see some of it that I have on here already. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to smear some more on. This is kind of hard to do with one hand, but I'll show you here. I use my finger right here, and I would just put some of this on. And this is going to give it the effect that it's coming through the wall. It's going to give it more texture, and you can kind of put it anywhere you want. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that on both of these. Plus you can see I already have some on the fingertips. I'll put some around here on the back side. And once I finish all that, I'll go ahead and show you how that turned out. Really simple. Just like that. Alright, we'll check to see what it looks like in a minute. Alright, I finished putting the spackle on there. You can see, again, it's pink, but it will dry to a nice white color. As far as putting it on, just put it wherever you feel like you think it should go. If it dries and you don't like some of it, you can always take it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this now. I'm going to let it dry, and I'm going to see if I like it, if I'm going to maybe add a little bit more or take a little bit off. I actually put some on his face because obviously if he busted through the wall, he's going to have some marks. Alright, so we'll come back in a few hours after all this is dried and see what we got. Alrighty, so now that I have the spackle dried, you can kind of see what it looks like. Now also too, I went ahead and added back the posters. I didn't think I needed to show you how to hang a poster up on the wall. Now I had already marked where all the posters went to before, so that's why it was easy to put them back up. Now my next step is to make like a layered look with the helmet and have them bust through the center frame. And how I did that, oh, there's Casper. Say hi, Casper. Hi, Casper. What you do is you take a frame, so I'm going to put it here like this, because this is where the frame goes, and I can tell where the mask would cut into the frame. So what you do is you'd mark those two areas, and then you'd go ahead and cut the frame. Now these frames are made out of plastic, the ones that I'm using, like the ones I already have up over there. I got those at Walmart. They're about like $4.99 a piece. So what I do is I put this up again, and I see where the mask would cut into the frame, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut that piece out. And then what you do also is then you would put the poster in and also mark where that needs to be cut. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and stop the camera, and then I'm going to put in the one that was already there before. Alright, so now I went ahead and put the frame back. This is the one that I had cut and had been up before. And then what you want to do too is you want to save the piece that you cut out, because then you can attach it. I use that blue gummy stuff that you can buy that helps put up poster frames and stuff. I'm going to put that piece somewhere else, but you can kind of get the idea. You see how it looks like it's busted through the wall, and you got layers of effects with the spackle and then the frame. Now I'm going to add some more spackle in that area right there once I get everything set. Also too, if you notice, I added one of my M&Ms. I also have one that's going to go on this side, and I'm probably going to put it somewhere down here so it actually looks like when the face came through the wall, it busted the frame, and this is protruding out, and then the M&M's going to kind of be like flying out as well. So there you go. Now as far as the glass goes for this poster, I didn't use glass. What I actually used, I had purchased some poster frames years ago. And that's one thing that I've said with all my projects is anytime I'm doing stuff, if I have leftovers, I keep it, just in case. So in this particular instance, I had some of the plastic that went into the poster frames. So I did the same thing. This is just a plastic. It looks like glass. And I cut it about the same size as the area that I cut out with the frame and the poster. So again, that's going to give you a look. If you see from here, it actually looks like it's has busted out of the wall and things are kind of coming out at you. So I'm going to go ahead and secure exactly where I want that frame. I'm going to put in the M&M. And then we'll go for the Captain America shield, which I'll put up last, and then we'll all be done. Okay, so I'm all finished doing all the detail work. Just wanted to show it to you, and I also go back in and touch some stuff up as I did my final bit of spackling. But you can see here where I added the other M&M, so it looks like it's kind of falling from the wall, opposed to that one that's still up. Added the outside of the frame, and then what I did over here is I took the part of the poster that was cut out originally, and once that spackle dries, it'll look like it got ripped, and it's also coming out of the wall. That's what that one looks like further back. So now the last thing we have is the Captain America shield, which I have over here in the kitchen area. And I kind of did a review on this before, so I'm not going to do it again. You can see it has those cool lights behind it. Let me go ahead and show you. I do have to reattach the battery pack to it because I had this outside out my patio, and I guess some moisture got to the batteries and I had to replace the batteries because they were really bad, and I had to take the this little holder off that's right here. So I'm going to re-hot glue that in. But you can see the magic of that. I was going to hot glue all the lights on, and I said no, because what if I want to do something else with the shield later. So again, this is just those $5 LED battery operated lights. These are the straps on the back, and these are the straps you're going to use to actually just hang it onto the wall. So I'm going to reconnect my battery pack, going to put it up on the wall and show you what everything looks like. And there you go, there's the completed hero wall. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to watch my other videos that are coming up. I have the Yoda review for the 3D Deco lighting, and then I also have the remodel videos coming up as well. Go ahead and turn the light off so you can see how it looks like in the dark. You can also get a close-up view. There you go. I think it came out pretty good. Talk to you guys later.